Hello, and welcome to the first 40 minutes of a video game. Today I am taking a look at the game Firewatch, which just came out this past Tuesday, which if you are watching in the future, that is, I don't know what the date was. It was February 9th, 2016. Came out on PS4 and PC on the same day. I have no idea if it's coming out on anything else in the future. I think Mac and Linux definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if it came out on Xbox One, but they're not saying that it's going to at the moment, so we'll see. Maybe you in the future will know the answer to that. Firewatch is a first-person adventure sort of storytelling game. A lot of people have been comparing it to Gone Home, which is one that I did one of these videos for. It's like maybe two games ago or so, where you were wandering around in a house and just sort of figuring out what had happened. This one's got a little more scripted of a narrative, a lot more scripted of a narrative. In fact, it's almost entirely scripted, but it's sort of a similar level of action. You're not shooting people. Surprise, surprise, I'm playing a game where you don't shoot anybody. And there's a lot of character development and stuff like that. Good stuff that I like. I was very much looking forward to this game before it came out, anticipating liking it. And I think I've probably played about 3/4 of it and have been enjoying it very much. And I'm going to try and get to it really quickly. But before I do want to let you know that there is a part right at the beginning of the game, so right when I start the new game, that a lot of people have been skipping in the gameplay videos because they don't want to spoil anything. And I was thinking about actually just skipping it and starting from right when you assume like full control, but I don't know. I don't want to. This is the first 40 minutes of the game, so I'm going to show you the first 40 minutes of the game. But so it starts with a part that's sort of, I guess I can explain what the game is. You are manning a Firewatch tower in a park in Wyoming in a year, I think it's 1980 something is when this is supposed to be set, but it's a year where it's really dry and there's lots of fires, and they had these Firewatch towers set up where people would just basically camp out in them and watch for fires and report them to the firefighters if or like the park rangers or something if they saw a fire get started. So your character is doing that for the summer, and the first scene in the game sort of establishes why he's doing that, and it's very different than any you're not expecting it, is what I will say. And if this game seems like, from what I've said so far, what you've probably seen of it, if it seems like it's up your alley, you may want to just play it instead. Maybe watch this after you played it to see what my first 40 minutes are like. And keep in mind, this isn't my very first 40 minutes. I've already done this stuff, but this is the second time I'm doing it. But yeah, so you may want to try it on your own. If you have no intention of playing the game ever, by all means go ahead and watch. But people have been real delicate about spoiling the beginning, and having played through it, I can kind of see why. It's not that spoilery because it's the very first thing that happens, but I was very surprised by it, and I kind of enjoyed that. And I don't want to rob you of that if you're planning on playing this game. So yeah, that's my warning. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get into it. I'm looking at the time. That is the time. All right, let's go. Very dramatic change. Alright. And I'm not going to talk over most of the beginning part just because it's story stuff and I don't want to be babbling over it. screwed that up. Hit the button too early. I think it said "You see Julia" was the first line. We'll go the stammering drunk approach. I don't like dogs that much. I don't get into the big protectee dogs. We'll go with the beagle named Bucket. That seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, that other dog is dead to us now. Yeah, we'll put that one off. I feel like I've done something wrong. Whatever. Be passive aggressive. Have to do the He-Man pose. Comedic effect. That's right. Miles. So I'm creating a person here. The guy. Well, no, I was. I wasn't angry before. I was passive aggressive before. I'll go with this. Neither one of these are nice guy things to do. We'll do this one, even though this is seems like the worst thing, but. Again, we're gonna go the passive aggressive, everything is fine. That's probably not the best thing to put on YouTube, but who's watching this anyway? Go with this. I'm gonna say my guy's not good enough to to do that on his own. Oh, bucket. Alright, so that is what has led us here to the Firewatch Tower. Little heavier than I think some people were thinking. By the way, some of those decisions I made, because I made the other ones the first time and I wanted to see how different it would get, it played out fairly differently. And having played through some of this before, my guy was very talkative about some of the stuff that did not happen this time. I mean, it's the same overall premise. It's not like it's not like some other thing that brings you here. It's the same overall thing, but the way that you react to it can be very different. It's kind of interesting. But here we are in our tower.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
The window's boarded up.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna go with this because I'm not nice.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
And thus begins our watch of fire. Load times aren't the best.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West.
Are those fucking fireworks?
I don't see them. Oh, there they are.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well?
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
Alright, let's go bust some punks. Fire safety, it's no joke. Okay. So this is my map. I'm going to cache 306. And they're west somewhere, so off we go. Go ahead and jog a little bit so this doesn't take all day. Although I found that as I've been playing this game, I've been more leisurely strolling around. Because it's kind of a neat environment. I have a feeling I'm lost. Oh no, I think this is cache 306.
I found the supply box.
Great.
I like that the code is 1234 for all of these, and they make you put it in for all of them. Right, updated our map. And they'll have you do this a lot, where you sort of pencil in the paths and the names and the key events. There's a medicine wheel down there. I don't actually know what that is, and I don't think I've, even in my other game, I don't think I've been over there. But yes, there's a rope.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
In it, like, you don't have to. So whenever you see the walkie-talkie symbol, I can hold the left trigger and it'll pull up the thing, and then if I start hitting the right trigger, it'll cycle through things. You don't have to report in where you are. Like, I can say, hey, a snack, or I can just say nothing. I can just take this and eat it.
Hey, there's a snack in here. Probably gonna eat it.
You definitely do not want to do that. Whatever's in there has been in there for years. That's how you get food poisoning.
I ate it. I don't respect authority. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't ever report stuff. It's like half the game. But let's get back to this fireworks busting stuff. Hope I'm still going the right way. I don't like to stare at the map constantly.
There really is a whole lot of nothing out here, huh?
Well, nothing civilized, no. It's a good thing, Henry. You'll like it.
You guy's kind of a jerk, so you probably will. I think fireworks are still over this way. Sounds like they're getting louder.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, like, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
Ah, you're on the right trail.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
What about Shitty Boss is gonna get me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
That's actually English for not in my job description.
I'm not gonna ask that. I know how to get down.
No! Oh. Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my shitty boss almost got me killed.
First, your boss is a delight. Secondly, Jesus, what exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
So not a huge thing, but it's kind of fun now, is if I look at the map, you can see that I've now named that, I've penciled in the name of that slope, which I guess didn't have to be called that. I mean, really, though, it did have to be called what I called it.
Hey, there's a tie-off point off here just a little away from the shale slide.
Oh, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
I can't go any further is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any, mountaineering.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
Off we go.
Wow, there's a big rock outcropping down here near the lake. It's really something.
Yeah, makes for good camping. There used to be a group of guys who would boulder out there a couple times a year.
What happened to him?
Dunno, just stopped coming out.
I'm not going to say I don't know where to look. I know where to look. Look at the beer cans, that's where I look.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not the maid. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
Teenagers. Oh, so you'll notice, it's not too bad. I haven't really been paying as close of attention. Maybe since you're not playing, you might see this, but it kind of chugs a little bit. There's some pop in every once in a while. That's the PS4 version. It does that a little bit. I don't think it ruins the game at all, but it doesn't do that on the PC. PC looks a little nicer, a little smoother. I think there's faster loading times is what I've heard. Less pop in and less stuttery frame rate stuff. It's notable enough that if you look at Metacritic right now, and it's only been out for a couple days, but the game's got a 76, I think, on PS4. Yeah, 76 on PS4 versus an 81 on PC. So people have been making note of it. If you have a PS4 and you don't have a PC, I don't think, like, not knowing that the PC version is better, I don't know that it would bother me.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Yeah, I wish that it did do that stuff, but it doesn't really hurt the game that much.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
We'll stomp that out. You know what? I don't need to report everything. I'm an adult.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Oh, I can clean up. Oh, I didn't know this. I'll be good. This is a nice area.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish.
Yeah, we'll confiscate that. Teenagers shouldn't have that.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Did I say earlier that I wasn't the maid? Totally the maid. Why am I doing this? 40 minutes to show off the first 40 minutes of the video game, and I'm cleaning beer. It's because I feel guilty that I didn't do it in my game. Because I didn't see the button.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Well, I'm gonna tell them off.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Yeah. We get it.
Found them in the lake, naked.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Full stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
You gotta take it easy with the fireworks, all right?
You ought to take it easy at the Sizzler buffet. Chelsea? What? He's just some loser out in the woods. I mean, he's
Aw.
floating. Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
We'll be a wimp.
Look, I'm sorry for bothering you. Can you just knock it off, please?
Yeah, you should be. This is a free country, and we should be free to do whatever we want. And free from any peeping toms.
Yeah.
I said sorry.
Oh my god, is that what you are? Barf me out! Ew! Can we just get out of here? Hey, where's he going? Whoa, hey! Did you mess with any of our stuff? I don't like this. Can we go?
Wait, what? I did nothing.
Let's go to the other side of the line. Later, Skeezer! We're gonna tell everyone there's a perv out here.
Alright, the moral dilemma. Do I steal the boombox?
Hey, that go okay?
The answer is clearly yes.
I hope they drown.
Oh, wow. The music's a little loud.
Oh, sorry. I took their stereo.
Okay, well, I guess we're all even then?
Yeah, think so.
But seriously, though, thanks for dealing with it.
Yeah, I think that went pretty well. They didn't seem to respect my Firewatch authority whatsoever. I have a feeling they're not going to stop. And I didn't really do anything. A plus. A plus. Let's slink back to our tower. So I can't go the way that I came because I broke that rope. So I'm just kind of going, whatever, east, is it? Yeah. It's starting to get dark, so...
I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
We'll be mean.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'll try to make it up to you. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Oh, I can see my tower from far away.
Yeah, we experimented with hidden underground towers for a while, but we weren't really happy with the results.
Oh, the sarcasm's not gonna get old. Not at all.
Wait a minute, was that sarcasm?
Shut up.
I see a friendship budding. Two people who shouldn't talk to other people. Oh, this looks nice. That was mean. Didn't mean to point that out.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Doesn't look very cloudy for being about to storm. Got some new beats. Flashlight.
Ah!
Again, I won't say everything. You can talk to the lady yourself.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks. NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So...
Oh, we're going in.
So I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
That's right.
Great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Oh, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Yeah, I won that round.
Hello? I bless the rains down in Africa!
I mean, you have to do that, right?
It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Feel like I've been gotten back.
There's some guy out here.
Some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
There's a storm. Let's get moving. Also, see if we can catch this guy. I think I saw my tower up there. It's behind those trees. Or not. Smooth.
Damn it. Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. news. Backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. Ah! I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, you keep your lights on at night?
I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I do a lot of crossword puzzles.
We can talk about this stuff. I'm not gonna.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me. Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
My fucking sheets are gone.
They stole your sheets? That's just mean.
Yeah, it sucks. The place is...
Okay, I put in a call.
Right.
Well, what can they do about it? Will they catch whoever did it?
This is the Forest Service, Henry. They're not exactly Hawaii Five-0. Do you have any idea who would have done this?
I don't know. Who's out here?
I mean, I don't know either. I've never had a lookout be a target for violence.
Great.
I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Well, I sure don't now.
You will. I promise.
That is day one. So the structure of this game is you play through the days. Not all days are the same. Like that's one of the longer ones. They won't make you just wander around and wait for stuff. They'll sort of, you're telling a story, and if the stuff in the story doesn't happen on day 16 or whatever until 9 o'clock at night, then you will start day 16 at 9 o'clock at night.
Wake up.
It gets you through stuff. It's well paced, I thought.
Hey, wake up.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Should I be worried?
About what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like the guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
What I need you to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
Wait.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
So yeah, let's take a look at the map. cave. I believe it's cave 452. So I came from the river. Where did I come from? I was at the lake. That's where the teenagers were. And then, yeah, I think I walked down the river through Thunder Canyon here to the cave. And then went through here. So if I just go back through the cave and go the direction that I didn't go, I won't be horribly lost. I just have to figure out where that direction that path was in. It was towards the outhouse, which is where? This would be me in the woods too, by the way. Just completely lost. No sense of direction. I think this is right. It's like over here though. Oh boy, it's getting worse before it gets better. I think. Oh yeah, there's the guy that I threw down there. He'll be my landmark now. This isn't exactly the way that I went, but I think last time I just went over there and then climbed up. I think I'm still going. Oh yeah, the bridge. I jumped over this.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Well, we don't know her well enough.
You know, boring if you don't ski. We used to go to this bar called the Dollar, though. I love that place.
Oh, wait, is that down on Pearl? They have all the money pinned to the ceiling?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I love that bar. Why don't you go anymore?
I took this job.
Oh, duh. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good.
Hey, your button is still
I don't
down.
think he has any idea.
Delilah, I can hear you.
I'm absolutely sure.
I said I could...
Would you?
Wait, are you talking about me? Who are
All
you
right.
talking to?
I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
Hey, Delilah.
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, if there's anyone or anything you want to talk about, fire away.
Who was that?
Who is who?
I don't think he has any idea. What was that? Were you talking about me?
What?
You left your button pressed or something.
Henry, that call was work. I was just talking to... Actually, it's not really your business. Why are you freaking out?
I'm not freaking out.
Good. I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit. Call me if it's important.
I didn't mean it like that. But, you know, things that happen. I never had this happen in my other playthrough, but I've been nice in that one. In the other version, I started talking, in my other save, I started talking about about Julia right away, which just seemed really weird to me, like, we don't know each other. Whatever. She can be mad at me. think that's where I'm trying to go. Yellow box over there. Those are always good. They have stuff in them. It's very quiet and lonely when she gets mad at you and walks away. It's sort of a neat mechanic, kind of. I don't know if it's mechanic, but I'm not going to read through that. I've been reading those. My gameplay, I'll let you do that. Ooh, it's a book. So there are books in a lot of these things, and something that I thought was kind of cool. If you watched the Gone Home thing that I did, or you played Gone Home, you're walking around in the house, and you're sort of piecing together who the family is, and the dad in that family is like sort of a failed author who wrote some cheesy books about sort of a time traveling James Bond who goes and tries to save Kennedy. You actually find that guy's book in one of the things. That I thought was kind of neat. It's got his name on it. It's the same cover from that game.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These
Little
fucking
Easter egg.
kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
I think she's talking to me again.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I mean, I can just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I
That's floating.
expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
I don't think she's completely not mad at me yet.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around. Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Alright, trying to get back. This is where I'm going to get lost.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it?
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Oh, not getting back up there. Two Forks is my tower. So the fact that there's a sign for it pointing in this direction, I think means that I will go in this direction. So it's almost done with the first 40 minutes. What I think I'm going to do is finish up this day. And then call it.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. Just found an old pack full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
He was a lookout?
Yeah, kinda, I guess. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
I see a really thin plume of
Good
smoke.
evidence.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Try to pick up the pace a little bit. So I'm going towards 5 Mile
I'm having a hell of a
Creek.
time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Oh, man.
What? You like that? This guy is the freaking king of the flapjacks.
Yeah, that's solid. I'll have to keep that one in my pocket.
It's all yours.
We're bonding over being mean. Where's my smoke? I think I'm going the right way, so just keep going. If I get too lost, I may need to call it, but I think
Hey,
that I'm going the right way.
sorry about snapping at you earlier. I thought about it, and yeah, I suppose that must have sounded kind of weird when you heard me take that other call. Plus, you're just out here in your own head. Trust me, I know how it is. So, did you break any hearts back in Colorado when you took this job? I myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier. Wait, I don't mean that the way it sounds. I mean, I care about people, and I like companionship as much as the next person. But why does it have to come from the same person for your whole life? My Aunt Kathy was married to the same guy for 4 decades, and when he died, she found out he'd been having an affair with a real estate broker for 15 years.
I'm actually married.
But you're here.
Yeah, we can.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
It felt a little more organic this time. Oh boy, I'm just kind of going where I can. No idea if this is the right way. Just finding the creek, and I think you can get there from the lake, so seems promising. This is empty. Can I not copy any map info? Oh, this is the first one that I was at? Okay, I know where I am. It's, so I want to go to the creek. Oh, down here. So I still want to go. Oh, I know. So I go to that area where I fell down, and then yeah. Yup. And then that other rope that I found earlier, where they said I didn't have any rope. Now I have rope. It's all coming together. Some sweet revenge from some skinny dipping teenagers who think I'm a pervert. What can go wrong?
Well, I'm back at my shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
So I have no idea, like, if, I assume some people would consider this to be just excruciatingly boring. I love stuff like this. I could pretty much just play this. Yeah, I don't know where that's going. I'm gonna say I could pretty much play this all night, but that's, I think the game lasts that long. I am, although the whole time I'm filming this, I am thinking about how I'm kind of excited to get done filming this, so I can get back to my regular game, because I think I'm... Oh god, I'm talking about this. Oh.
She's got Alzheimer's.
I'll cough it up.
Dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Is she?
We were scared shitless. And the first time she really started to slip, we just made dinner and acted like it didn't happen. Eventually it was impossible to ignore, and we saw all the doctors and all of that. They diagnosed her, and we were both just very scared. Can't really tell when Julia is scared. She just gets quiet. She was very quiet.
Thought she was in a care facility in Boulder. Like, one of the other conversations that you can have, or like one of the branching options that you can take at the beginning is, like, she does go back to Melbourne, yeah, I can say that. I feel like this was a bug, or just like or maybe nobody makes the decisions that I made at the beginning. But there was another thing at the beginning too, where I was a little confused. Like, overall they do a pretty good job of matching up stuff to hear conversations. Or maybe I just wasn't listening at the right time because there's a camera on me and I'm babbling. But yeah, that seemed slightly off. Am I still going towards the smoke? It's on the map. I want to go this way.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Almost had first 50. Well, those still both start with an F. It's okay. I'm not gonna do any of this stuff. I'm just gonna move it along. How about we read this note before I report it? I stole nothing.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
The girls?
I found their campsite. Someone or something tore it to shreds, and the girls left me a note behind.
Well, what's it say?
No.
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Like, I didn't do anything to them, but it looks like someone had it out for them.
Then why do they think it's you?
Fuck, I don't know.
Huh.
Hey, I don't.
I believe you. Come on, Henry.
All right. It's weird what happened out here.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
I think I've been slouching this whole time. Just looked up and I'm like, way forward on the camera. All right. And I can feel it too. Bad form. So that's the first 2 days of Firewatch. And again, the days start to pick up speed here. They'll start to skip some days too. Like, I don't know if you saw, I was on like day 60 or something. I forget what I was on my save. Yeah, I didn't play 60 days that were all that long. I want to start doing this because something kind of cool happens right after this. Oh.
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
Nope, not gonna let you see it. So that's Firewatch. You some mystery happens, and you try and figure it out. And I don't know exactly where it goes because I haven't finished it myself, but. It's just a lot of sort of walking around, checking things out. There's some extended dialogue stuff in the actual like Firewatch. You don't always, not everything results in you wandering around 8 miles of woods. Sometimes you just kind of stick out in the tower and babble a little bit. So you of course can see why I find that appealing. It's like a game where you just babble. Yes, it's finally role playing myself. Yeah, I think it's a good game. People who've played it have been relatively happy with where it goes, and apparently stuff happens later in the game that is like, I don't know if it's upsetting to people or people say that it's very impactful. Like something happens that gets to them in a way that that video games don't often do, and I don't know what it is because I haven't seen it myself. Either that or I'm a sociopath or whatever doesn't have emotion, and I breezed right past it without considering that that was what they were talking about. But I don't think so. really don't think so. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Right as soon as I turn this off and then start the 5 hour long process of rendering the video and then uploading it to YouTube, I'm gonna just hop back into my game and probably finish it. I hope I hope this seems like a thing that you will want to buy yourself, whoever you are, because I think it's a pretty good thing, and I like supporting the guys who made this. They seem, I think this is their first game as a studio. It sounds like some of the people who worked on it, they've obviously done stuff before for other companies, but this is sort of their first thing as I think the company's called Campo Santo. So yeah, I encourage you to support it. It's $20 normally on Steam and the PlayStation Store. Right now it's on sale for 17 or 18 or something. It's definitely worth a playthrough. There's plenty more of it beyond these first 2 days that I just played. That's pretty much all I've got on it. I will be back. Probably the weekend I'll do one. I've been playing through Gravity Rush, and I kind of want to finish the game before I do the first 40 minutes of it, just because I still don't know what I think of the game yet. Like, kind of liking it, but at the same time, some of it, like, stuff happens and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this again. So I want to see if I actually, like, how it all turns out, so I can say whether or not I recommend wasting any time with it. But I think I'll finish that in the near future, although I'm a little sidetracked by playing through all of this game, but it's totally worth it. Yeah, so I may come back with that, and then I've still been threatening to do a bigger game one of these days. We'll see if that ever happens. Yeah, so that's all I've got. Thank you very much for watching once again.